is versus some of the best in the world. Speaking of the best in the world and in a tournament, it's gonna be Knee. Gin versus Knee, Tekken 7 Grand Finals, Redbull Kumite. Make some noise for me one time, let's go.
Woo! Yes, Grand Finals, first of 5. Lots of Tekken on the way.
First of 5, thank you for the reminder.
And we've got Steve versus Fahkumram right now. It's gonna be a slugfest.
And yo, Joe, spot on with the Steve. Even though we're looking at the Fahkumram right now. Counter hit. Let's see the combo. Ooh, I thought that was actually gonna hit the wall.
So close.
Back one.
All right,
Threads
we're
the
sending
needle.
it back. Return to cinders.
I need that gift receipt. I'm trying to send this back. Real stationary play right now. Really playing around this zone 3 with Fahkumram. You see it here from Gin. Life lead in favor of Gin too. Blatant low. Entered his way back in and just delays it. A pitch, a sliver, a second, and then release.
You know, delaying buttons and delaying your stuff, that really goes a long way in this game.
Bro, the speed back pickup on the combo from Knee, are you serious? Oh, big nasty hooks.
That's gonna give him some much needed real estate, but he's right back in there, gets the low parry. Not sure what happened against the wall there, but Fahkumram getting out, even if only for a short time. Okay.
Oh, hella damage.
Did have to use some major resources. Ooh, stuffed him out of the blue stuff, finished it with a low. That's round number 2 for Gin.
Bro, if you saw how Gin cut his eyes after he got that round, that was sick. He was like,
That was godlike, right?
Power dunk.
Wow, Gin looking strong right now. He's willing to play this slow pace right alongside Knee.
But that's what it... Ooh.
That's huge.
The speed bag pickup, not gonna get the full combo this time. Oh, what a whiff punish. Looking for the wall bounce right there too.
Ooh, okay. Gin with a slight life lead, gets a huge hit, and just sending the legs to him.
Has Gin, wait, has, how many games has Knee lost today? Because I don't think it's many. Just say.
And Gin making a statement with game number 1.
The Fahkumram, bro. I was actually trying to tell him, they're like, yo, Steve, we need some analytics. What are we gonna do on this next match? I'm like, wait, did he just pick Fahkumram? Clip that, that's the one I wanna use. That's what we need to show people, that choice, that switch. Yo, Steve Fox sticking to his guns right now. Abandoned Temple.
You know, still feeling confident in the Steve pick. It's only the first game. It is a first to 5. Let's play a little. Let's have a little fun. Let's see what we can really break down. Because what I think, when you break someone down with a character that you don't usually use, it really does change up the mind games.
And like Tekken's one of those games you can tell people don't want to let the opposition get started, so they swing a little more readily, right? In this situation, you're not gonna see that. You're gonna see these guys just wait. He will wait. Gin is gonna look for the way to go in, you know? And that's what got him that first game, just playing exactly like that. He getting a little impatient himself, swinging in between that.
Oh, still went for the low the second time, just to tell him, I'm gonna keep you on point, yeah?
Right? You better keep playing tight against me.
Don't think I'm gonna pay respect just because you blocked it one time. And honestly, that's what people need when they're playing against legendary players. When you give too much respect to someone, you're already losing.
A lot of times you're only fighting a name, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to those big names, the Justins, the Punks, the Knees, the JDCRs, you name it, that's what happens sometimes. The nerves kick in just from the name alone. Oh, back one.
Huge.
Speaking of nerves, they're dead right now because you just got hit with this counter hit.
Definitely huge right now, and immediately slowing it down. Staying in his face, but slowing it down. Ooh, the whip punish, so quick.
And now you see Knee get a little more antsy in there. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hit you with this one more. You're gonna stop moving on me, bro. Oh, big counter hit. Speaking of moving, catches the timing of Knee and big counter hit. Look at the damage. Oh, power.
Right, answering back now after losing all that life. We're gonna return the favor here. Again, working those legs, working those legs. He's in rage drive though. You know, sometimes they're gonna take a few of those lows just to get into rage, just to be able to do things like this.
That was a big punishable low. Good call out. Oh my God, the knowledge on the side and knee. I just realized he did down back 4. Big punishable lows is what I was talking about with Fahkumram earlier, and the call out. Oh my gosh.
And the tried and true 1-1-2 in that round. Knee with the low parry this time. He said, all right, you had your fun with these lows. It's time to turn up the heat.
Oh, gets the punch parry this time. Right on the music drop on top of it.
Ooh, he went for it.
And he sidestepped at that. Down 2. Running 3. Oh, gets the float, but not gonna get the combo. Yo, knew he was gonna try to sidestep it. Let the string rip early. Gets hit during a sidestep, and the wall damage does the deal? What?
Tying it up 2 rounds apiece.
Oh my God, he punched him in his ear. Equilibrium completely gone. Oh my God.
Ow. Half life gone right now. Knee riding the momentum. Great defense. Keeping Gin in the corner, but now Gin starting to land some hits, trying to work his way out to buy some real estate. And there's the block on the low. We're not giving up those lows anymore.
Power dunk.
Dunking on him right there.
Bro, I like how Steve goes right back to the, he's like, yeah, I told you I was gonna get in there. Yeah, I told you, bro. Thought this is over. I told you I was gonna get in there.
We're seeing some interesting adjustments here. Gin was willing to play that slow game in these first few rounds, willing to do the same thing. You know, a dose of his own medicine. Get a few hits here, back up, keep it slow, force him to come to him. But now we're seeing me, okay, I don't want to play like that anymore. I'm going to get in your face right now. I'm going to open you up. You know, you think you're outplaying me in the neutral? Nah. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something.
You got to make them honest. And you definitely seeing it right now. Like you said, not fighting the name, fighting the player. Noticing those instances like, hey, you're lagging a little bit here. Let me get in there.
Exactly. So 1-1 now in this grand final set. This is a first to 5, so we got a lot more Tekken on the way. And look at this neutral right now again, getting all these stray hits and holding down his space on top of that.
Committing to these mids right now. Gin has the right game plan. Knee answers back with a mid of his own. Blocks it this time.
Gonna sneak some side steps in there. Don't want to be too close to the wall just in case he does get hit. But it's getting dangerous here. He's trying to fight back, but the dunk again.
Get off of me, bro. Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful with those lows. Be careful with those lows. Oh, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds on the clock. Knee is with the life lead right now. Checks the ankles. Go.
Oh my goodness. I thought we were gonna see a knee classic here, playing the clock, but no, an explosive finish for Gin. And a low parry to start the next round from Knee. He's not fazed by that at all, Steve.
Yo, the speed bag combo on the wall, and now Knee is in speed run mode, bro. Working on a perfect. Working on
looking
a perfect.
So perfect. Looking so perfect. I'm telling you, these players, they get upset.
Yo,
and
the rebuttals are crazy.
They respond with perfects.
I get the wall. Oh my gosh.
Oh, are we gonna return the favor? Are we gonna return? Oh, okay. Well, I was about to lose it.
Okay.
He is enraged though.
Bro, needs to stop this pressure. Knee feeling real good. Just hitting buttons right now. The down 4. Wow.
Longest legs I've ever seen.
Knee overextending right now. Trying to swing in between some of these strings, and it is not working out.
We're seeing Gin play the life lead, just like we saw Knee do before.
No block damage. You got to be able to do it sometimes. Sometimes the only thing you can do is go in and make your opponent whip. Oof. Yo, the Fahkumram stage. Such a banger, Jesus.
Knee in rage again. Let's see if he can make use of it, or This Gin is just gonna sweep the
Gin
legs.
once again. 2-1 against Knee right now in this grand finals, first of 5. This is getting interesting.
Very, very interesting. I'm so glad this is the first of 5.
See, I want those extra games. You can't go home salty. Once you get to the game 5, you're like, you know what? I either had a handle or I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Exactly. And between these two players, I have no doubt we're going to go down to the wire because we're seeing some major adjustments out of both of them, and we're seeing them match each other's tempo no matter what it is. One round super fast, the next round's extremely slow, and they're down to switch it up just like that every time.
That's actually crazy, man. It's like shifting from like manual to automatic, bro. That's exactly what's happening, man. Oh, God.
That is a huge hit for him.
Big hit right here, speed bag combo. The fact that he so consistently gets this is crazy, because that is not easy. Oh, big lows.
Okay, we're getting some blocks, we're getting some punishes on these lows now because I feel like Knee's willing to take a few, but there are a few he didn't want to take. So now you got to try to block more of them.
Yo, my man hopped into a back one. Hopped into a back one.
Whack. The whiff punish.
Down 2 to start this pressure. Looking for the feint, gets hit by the 4-3, tries to get a back 1 to follow up and convert the combo, not gonna work.
Strong life lead now for Gen, and just playing it slow.
And instantly went back to like, let me hit the break, and got broke in half with this back 1. Damn.
It's one thing to back off and slow it down. It's another thing to know what to do after that.
Ooh, and that's why you gotta slow it down.
Yup.
Because Steve Fox gets rage, and that bad boy will come out of nowhere. Oh, they're gonna B drop. Hit this man. Bro, look at the defense on display right now.
Knee is definitely turning up right now, but again, the legs are definitely getting kicked,
Oh.
leaving opportunities out. Now that Knee has started blocking them, we're seeing some more mids, we're seeing a switch in game plan, and it's really down to Knee to make the right reactions now.
Bruh, anything can happen, right? Jabs him out of the rage drop. Sonic drop says no, and once again, with the big mid right here to make sure Knee's not trying to sidestep to get away from.
I'm loving these adjustments, actually. He was really hacking away at the legs. Now we're seeing nothing but mids. Or nothing at all right now. He's willing to wait, but Knee, he can react. He can react to a lot of this stuff and get this big damage.
Yeah, you saw it. Speaking of reactions, back 1 is quite the reaction. Look at the damage payout he just got from that bad boy. Oh, while rising 3.
goodness.
This is gonna be big damage. He's
Was
in
that
rage.
worth it? Was that
It was, I don't know.
worth it?
Oh, caught you're dead. Oh!
Ouch! Ouch! That low cost him the game.
Oh, down 1+2. We've been seeing a lot of usage of Fahkumrams with this down 1+2. That Zabaki not been working out for a lot after that change.
There
Low
we
parry on the
go.
down back 4. This can be big for Knee right now.
Yeah, at this point, you have to make the punishes count. Because if you don't, then why not go for it again if your punish is not heavy hitting? This is gonna secure another point for Knee. This is a close set.
This is definitely a close set right here. This is definitely a close set we got right here. Steve Fox doing the job right now for Knee. And you can see it slowly but surely start to tilt back in favor of Knee. And it's because you're watching these little spurts of speed go in, right? You see Knee speed up a little bit just to see how Gen's gonna react. And if Gen plays properly, he's like, you know what? I see you're aware, let me back up a little bit. Switches back to full punishment mode, in which case he's looking for those big lows to get the punishes. Looking for you to commit to a string so he can take advantage of it.
Exactly, and that is why we're moving on to the next match, but it's still extremely close right now.
This is
And
the
we're
final.
sticking to the same characters as well. Grand Finals.
Down 2, delays the string just to see. Back one. Tries to go for that while standing 3 again. This time gets interrupted. Big counter hit. The damage. Looking for a big mid here. Knee interrupts. We saw that get him in trouble last time. Not this time, though. He's got the life lead. Sidewalk. Went for the big mid. Big punish on the low. Oh, wait a minute. Knee. Knee is caught up.
Oh, yeah.
Knee is caught up.
Yeah. We're taking it back to the neutral now. I think that might be his favorite place, to be honest.
Oh, sidestep 4. Good punish right there. Ooh. He is really doing a good job of keeping his defense up, keeping the guards up against a character like Fahkumram. Knee still in trouble with the life deficit. Yo, just fishing right now.
Definitely. Again, not really going for the lows. Finally throws one out, and it connects. The conditioning right now from Gin is looking pretty good.
Back one.
Huge.
Big damage. He's still alive, though. Oh, and the mid is going to do it. 1 round apiece in this game 5, bro. They are going neck and neck right now.
As close as it possibly gets.
Yo, sidewalk. The down forward 1-2 from Fahkumram. Catches the sidewalk from Steve. Big lows.
Again, really doing a good job at mixing up the mids and the lows now. Before, he was kind of leaning on one or the other, depending on how Knee responded. But now we're seeing some true mix-ups in the game plan. Lands a huge counter hit on the wall and finishes the job.
And did you saw what started that combo? It was the Zabaki, the down 1+2. That was the first time we've seen it be successful the entire day.
We are starting to see Gin whip out some new tricks here in game number 5.
Yeah, we're at game number 5 right now, right?
Are we in right now? And we're still seeing evolution come out of the gameplay.
Right, every round, every match goes up. Uh-oh, big damage, big damage. Again, with a potential to get one more game under his belt. Oh my God, the back one.
That's gonna hurt. Might need one more hit here to use the rage efficiently, but the wall ruined everything.
I don't blame him going for that extra because you hit the wall. But you have to remember, sometimes you're not close enough to get that high wall splat. Fahkumram's a tall character. It's a lot harder to secure those hits on the wall from a long distance in stages like that, too. All right, let's see. We're going back to character select screen.
Oh, is it time? Is it time?
May. I'm looking. I'm watching. Yo, did you see Knee hit the night? He's like, yeah, I got her. DevilJin, a character we really don't get to see as much, but I will say Knee is one of the people who has had a DevilJin on lock. Keeps one in the chamber just in case things get a little too out of control, and we don't see many DevilJins in the world. And to be completely honest, there's not a lot of committed DevilJins out there, bro. But you rest assured, Knee is somebody who can beat some of the best of them, man. Shout out to my boy Kudans. I know he ain't here. Also a legend, a legendary DevilJin.
All right, so again, still using Fahkumram, but he's gonna have to make some new adjustments now. We are further into the set. Maybe Knee is trying to use this as a means to throw off his game early on and sneak out a few more rounds.
Ooh, goes for the low. Looking for the wall damage. Just got a little too low with the splat, though. The Demon Paw. Big nasty hooks. Big nasty hooks. Hits him 2 times in the side. Switch back. Boom, on the ground.
That was a confident round. That was a confident round. Sometimes a character switch might be in the favor of the opponent. Maybe they're more comfortable with that matchup over the one prior. You never really know.
No, that's definitely true. Okay. And just steal. Look at the office right now, just dancing a little bit. Gets the punish on the back one after he gets the bait. Goes for the low. Goes back to the mid this time. And man, he is mixing it up so well. You already pointed out. Mixing up between the mids and the lows, throwing in a couple of tracking moves in there as well. Just check it. Oof. Oof. Back one. Oh, you are dead, my friend.
Oh my God. Slowly but surely, we're seeing Gin gain control over this match and also gain control over the neutral, which I was just talking about how uncomfortable Knee was in neutral.
This is tournament point right now. But no, excuse me, not yet.
We're first to 5.
We got one more game.
Damn it. First to 5 in this grand final.
I'm getting lost. There's so much good ass Tekken. Down 3. Oh, what a punish and the delay on it as well. Big mid.
Yeah. And then the low. He's making him guess right now.
He's making him guess. And he's switching up the strings as well. Get off of me. Knee in trouble. Knee in trouble.
We're seeing him introduce different strings. We're seeing him start to introduce different setups. But really, the guessing game is what's giving him the most mileage right now between the mids and the low kicks.
And he's really switching up a lot of these Fahkumram strings that we're used to seeing all the time. You're used to seeing the textbook strings, but now you see Gin switching it up, staying to the low instead of going for that unblockable, committing a little less to those lows and going for the mids. All working out when it comes to the switch up against Knee right now.
Exactly, and the score is 4-2. Gin could potentially take this set and take the entire tournament right here, right now in this game.
Bruh, look, I don't know who saw this coming. I would love to see a fantasy bracket where they saw this being the result. I'm gonna just be real. And we're going back to Souk, another stage where the walls are pivotal and both of these characters deal well with it.
Oh, yeah, really putting them in the box for this final match. It's gonna be a slugfest. They're gonna be going on a ride back and forth on this stage. I can already see it.
Back one once again. Just threading that needle multiple times. Do it again.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
goes for the low.
Goodness. Sneaking that one in there. Just like you were pointing out, we're seeing different ways that he's applying the guessing game to Knee right now.
Yeah. Oh, once again, this dude Gin is literally finding every opening, okay? Gets to punish this time.
But that punish, that's not enough to get him to stop.
It's not enough.
Not enough to get him to stop.
You have to remember, it's pretty hard, like, for Steve to get launchers off of a lot of these block lows because of just the character's nature.
And that's probably why Gin is so comfortable with throwing them out even if a punish is coming, because he knows if I have life to give, I'm gonna throw it.
Did you see that?
Lean in right now, throwing in some more lows while he's at it, but he is enraged and uses it almost immediately to try to start the momentum.
Oh! And the thing is, his back was to the wall, so that means he could actually block a little sooner. So that's exactly what happened, it looks like.
Wow! Gin is on match point right now.
Oh, gets the punch parry. They trade. That's a little better for Steve, because he's not gonna get a combo. Oh, back one. Threading the needle.
Absolutely, and there's the low again.
Knee is in trouble right now. The end of this tournament is definitely looking like it's in Gin's favor. Oh, unblockable.
Oh, the miss.
Proper combo could potentially end it. Big damage. And the down back four. Gin will be your Redbull Kumite Vegas champion.